Alright, so I got to thinking about what I said last night, and I realized in some regard it makes sense for me to say that, but it doesn't actually acknowledge their previous efforts to be brave. Which they did make. I'm not going to ignore that. All that my hopes and dreams were completely crushed and thrown to the side. You were reliable enough, you dork. Thanks. Sorry I couldn't do better. But yeah, that's the thing with like most of the relationships I'm in, is that each of the gremlins I decide to have a relationship with are gremlins I can trust to boot me and say what's on their mind. People I can trust to not keep things to themselves when it bothers them so much. Because I'm guilty of having that problem too in the past, so it's a likelihood that I might have to deal with it in the future as well. I'm not going to ignore that. So I guess a better phrasing of that boundary line would instead be, unless you can keep your head above the surface of your own fear and paranoia, please just live your life. I know it's mean of me to ask you to try and become cool in the same ways I have cold, even. But I've been trying to learn how to do it in the same ways you've been doing it. And last time I attempted to play by the same rules as them, well, let's just say things nearly ended up in an emotional disaster for myself and everyone involved. Oh, I'm never making that mistake again. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Not making that mistake again. Sorry.